The president met at the White House today with state and local school officials and told them some teachers and other school personnel should be armed. Major Garrett is at the White House with more on this. Major?
Listening sessions on 2 consecutive days here at the White House, and the president has done plenty of talking on his own, saying it is imperative that America arms school teachers and other school personnel, combating gun violence with concealed weapons, and teachers as skilled in arithmetic and grammar as they are in marksmanship.
And I'm the biggest believer of the Second Amendment that there is, okay? I am the biggest.
While President Trump says he's listening to new ideas about school safety, he emphasized arming teachers and other school personnel, an idea backed by the National Rifle Association.
I want certain highly adept people that understand weaponry, guns, if they really have that aptitude, because not everybody has an aptitude for a gun. But if they have the aptitude, I think a concealed permit for having teachers and letting people know that there are people in the building with guns.
The president also endorsed financial incentives for teachers with handguns.
We give them a little bit of a bonus. Frankly, they'd feel more comfortable having the gun anyway, but you give them a little bit of a bonus.
A Florida education commissioner suggested more frequent active shooter drills in schools.
I think that's a very negative thing to be talking about, to be honest with you. I don't like it. I'd much rather have a hardened school. I don't like it.
At an annual gathering of conservative activists, NRA CEO Wayne LaPierre echoed the president.
It should not be easier for a madman to shoot up a school than a bank or a jewelry store or some Hollywood gala. Schools must be the most hardened targets in this country.
LaPierre also lashed out at Democrats, the media, and law enforcement for their response to the Parkland shooting.
As usual, the opportunist wasted not 1 second to exploit tragedy for political gain. The elites don't care not one whit about America's school system and school children.
Mr. Trump consulted with the NRA leadership after last week's shooting and agreed not to endorse an assault weapons ban or universal background checks for gun purchases. But he did break with the NRA in calling for an age limit, 21 years old, to buy a semi-automatic weapon. Today, he said the NRA would change its mind.
We're talking about common sense, and it's a great thing. And the NRA will back it.
Conservative activist David Schiff from Texas said he was concerned about the president's embrace of new gun regulations.
Because it's a slippery slope. And I firmly believe, it's my theory, that the Second Amendment assures that we have a First Amendment.
Major still at the White House with us tonight. Major, what happens next here?
Well, Jeff, this listening process is designed to buy the White House and the Republican congressional majority some time to see if this new political atmosphere is actually shifting votes. Internally, the White House is still debating whether to send the Hill a package of school safety, mental health, and gun initiatives. No decision there. They may just leave it to Republicans on the Hill to sort it all out. And Republicans there may back legislation to ban bump stocks and improve the background check system, but at the moment, it doesn't appear as much else has a chance of passing.
Our Chief White House correspondent, Major Garrett. Major, thank you very much.